There, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Christmas in May, which I am combining with May I Scraplift You. So I have scrap lifted Erin, let's see here. I can never remember her. Crafty Concepts with Erin. I can never remember her tagline with the underscores and such. But she is very talented and I really liked this layout. So I thought this was a perfect layout to use for a smaller page that I am putting into my Christmas album from 2021. And yes, I still have quite a bit to do on it. I've been slacking. I've only been doing what I do on for Christmas in, which is like one page a month, and I'm not making a lot of headway except for that. So I'm trying to get a little bit more done. So I'm trimming my paper down to 7.5 by 8.5 because I'm using this really weird sized album that I got it Tuesday morning, and since I bought it, I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and use it and make do. So the green paper there that you see is from Cartabella. It's their Christmas market paper. And I am pairing it up, oddly enough, with Pink Fresh Studios Oh What Fun, which seems a little strange because the Oh What Fun paper is really bright and, well, not really bright, but it's got brighter colors and I don't know. It's just a little, it's not so dark as this dark green, but that's okay. Because the green that is in the Pink Fresh Studio paper is actually the same green. It is just a lighter shade of it. And there are some of the darker tones as well, because this paper has like a two-tone green. One is definitely lighter and one's darker. And so I thought it matched well. So I went ahead and cut this big white banner piece, and that's going to be the back piece, but I know I am not going to leave it white because the top piece also has a white background. But I wanted to go ahead and get it the right size, and I didn't want to cut a whole nother sheet of paper to get a red background. So I thought I would just do it in white, and I'm going to ink up the edges to be red. I've got lots of red ink, and I thought that would be a really good way to go ahead and use that up. Not use up my ink, but a good way to utilize my inks. I am also not going to sew on this layout. My sewing machine is somewhat out of commission, and it is waiting for my mom to have a look at it to see if it actually needs to go in to get repaired, or if it's something that she can handle. But some of you may know we've had some family health issues. My mom fell and she hurt her knee pretty bad. Nothing's broken, but a lot of tissue damage, and so she is recovering from that. So she is doing well. Thank you guys for thank you to those of you who have been keeping her in your thoughts and prayers. But yeah, so she is out of commission at the moment, and so is my sewing machine. So long story short, but there is stitching across the top of that beautiful page of Erin's, and I really like that, so I may end up going back to add that. So I did use my Rockin' Red Catherine Pooler ink to ink up the edges of that white paper, and I'm really happy with the way that that looks. And I just trimmed down my photograph as much as I could without losing my daughter, Noah, and the Noah's Ark Little People play set that he is playing with. So that is a gift that my husband and I bought him for Christmas, and you know, Noah needs his ark, so it was like I have to get it for him because it's Noah's Ark and he's Noah, so you know, and he loves little people and he loves animals. He actually could probably care less about the little people. It's the animals that he just cares about. So at this point he doesn't really play with it because this was this was 2021, not 2022. Or I'm sorry, these photos are from 2020, not 2021. Oh my goodness, I'm off on my years. So anyway, yeah, he is a little bit over it. He's more into dinosaurs now, but at the time he really loved it, and he really loved hippos, and it had hippos in it, so that was super important. I went through and I used my Spruce Catherine Pooler ink to ink up the edges of the photo there. And I really like the way that that gave it a nice dark border, but it's not black. It is really just a darker version of that green paper on the background. And so that made me kind of happy. And then I decided to go through my chipboard ephemera from my Christmas collections. And I don't remember what collection this is actually from. So I apologize. I can't really tell you that off the top of my head. If I find it, if I find the name of it, I will put it in the links down below. But it's pretty old. I've had it for several years, so I don't even know that it would be available anymore. But I'm trying to use it up. I'm trying to use up a lot of my Christmas stuff so that this next year I can invest in a new Christmas collection and or at least some new ephemera, because I have tons of paper. And so that would make me very happy. So I'm pulling out some green bits and pieces just to kind of play off of the green that is in there. And I'm liking the idea of the ornament in the upper right hand corner. I do know there are words on words, but that's okay with me because the ones on that chipboard piece are definitely more bold, a different font, and they stand out more. And so that makes me happy. That piece is definitely going to stay there. I am kind of just playing around with the other pieces, trying to figure out what is going to go where. So then I decided it's time to go ahead and adhere my photograph down, and then I can start working on the pieces that I know that are staying, and then I will go ahead and add the additional pieces, or figure out which ones are going to stay over on the left-hand side, because those were the ones I was less sure about. I am using my ATG to really stick things down better because the chipboard here just really has no stick left to it. And so because I'm not 100% sure that it's staying there, I didn't want to use liquid adhesive, so I thought I would just use my ATG gun to adhere it down, which was good because I ended up having to move things around a bit. So then I decided to pull out these Paige Evans little tiny foam stickers, and I'm going to put my title right along this white edge here, and it's just going to say Noah's Ark. And I'm happy with that. I don't really need a whole lot more on there. I just will make a little note in my journaling, which is going to go on those two little semicircle tabs. And it's just going to basically say that we bought him this Noah's Ark for Christmas. And that's pretty much it. It's nothing earth-shattering, but I thought I wanted to go ahead and capture a couple of the gifts that he got. In the meantime, I have found some enamel dots or some enamel or flatback jewels on my desk here. They came probably as a table gift from the retreat I was just at. And so I am going to go ahead and use those on this layout to use those up and get them off my desk. It was just like kismet that they were there. And so I'm going to go ahead and use them. And I am actually liking using them in some different ways lately, where I start with like the large one and go towards the smaller ones, versus making like 3 little spots around the embellishment area. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying them in different ways, and I really like the way that it looks. I'm just going to use my Muji pen to go ahead and do my little bit of journaling here, and I am going to finish it up. While I do that, don't forget to check out everyone else who's playing along with Christmas In and with May I Scraplift You. All of the links are down below for you so that you can go and check them out. Thank you for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it. If you have questions or comments, you can leave those down below. As always, I will get back to you as quickly as I can. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button or subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.